Hello out there. This is Jimi-Pedro on MBT, Monday Business Talks. Hope you are good. Obviously, this is our first edition, and I believe it will be an educative one and the one that will help our business growth. So, without taking much of our time, I am Jimi-Pedro, as you all know, and this is my personal page. So, I introduce myself, a businessman, and I'm an estate developer. I've done some series of businesses, and I'm also doing into also I into agriculture, GP farms. Also into exploitation, shea butters, and some other agro-allied products. I'm the MD CEO of Dara Thompson Luxury Estates Limited in Abuja. So, with a few years of my business experience, I thought it be useful for me to share some of my business ideas and experiences over the years. This is my 16th year in business, working starting from 2008 to date. So it has been from one level of progress to the other. And you see, there are some business mindsets that we need to learn. Some we need to unlearn, and another thing, some other things we need to relearn. So it's about we changing our mindset if we have been doing things wrongly. Business, maybe you need to do some reorientation. Just I've seen in Romans chapter 12, verse 1 and 2, it talked about reorientation because of what perspective you are bringing into the business. Many of us we are venturing into business just for profit, cash, money, and it's a wrong perspective because when you run after money, money keeps running away from you. But there's a value you need to create towards the goal you want to achieve. That you need to create a value. It is that value that will attract men to you, and that's the basis for business. What value, what problem can you solve that you think can gravitate, that can attract men to you? See, the choice of business matters when you have an idea of where you are going. You can obviously, if you want to be selling some petty things, you obviously don't need much capital to do that. But when you want to go deep into business, definitely you need intensive capitals, and definitely as intensive as your capital may be, it also boils down to whatever you are getting, the value you are creating. So our business mindset need to be changed. Need to if it's not in line with the business ethics, you need to change that. So now in I'll give you an example of when I started. When I started my business, I never thought of what to do because it was an aftermath of okay, if I don't travel out, then I'll just pause into doing business. I've had this that okay, because I wanted to travel out 2008. It was like a jackpot this thing into school. So but I wasn't given the visa, and it was out to okay, doing business because I can't see myself sitting down in an office for like 8 to 4, whatever. It doesn't, it irritates me. So I knew business can make me move from one place to other and to know more people. Depends, yeah, it's true. But even in office work, you can also know more people too. But it depends on how you perceive and how you think you can go about the ways of life. So first and foremost, what do you want to create in the society that are useful? That's creating uh, a business that people need within your vicinity. First and foremost, I started uh, selling clothes. I shared some of my pictures yeah, some times ago. Selling clothes. From there, other business ideas started coming in. And at a point, I did laundry. I now realized that okay, I want to go further. If I want to establish, I want to expand my business in the laundry business. I now set I did what's it called business plan, setting up businesses in every area councils in Abuja and all that. So I was like, if I'm to make social amount, yes, I want to. There'll be targets in your profit making, but it won't be the main. I want to make money. I want to make money. Won't be the major goal of you. Okay, this, but obviously, when you are into business, you have to make profits, right? And if you're not making profits, you run out of business. So definitely. So I was like, okay, if I want to make social amount, how many shops will I open? How many laundry and dry cleaning shops will I open? So I started doing my mathematics and was arriving at it, but it now looks frustrating as to what my I want the cash flow to be. So that changed my business to from laundry to paint production. And you will realize that the amount and the turnovers in laundry will definitely be different from paint production, right? Yes, yeah, because when you want to charge, when you want to do paint production, it's of higher cash value. Like for example, now to then, okay, probably around now, let's just assume a bucket of paint of 20 liters costing around 50,000 naira. For example, depending on the paint, maybe satin. So now, what how many clothes will you wash within the vicinity where I stayed then or now? Can you wash to get 50,000 naira? Of which 1 unit of paint bucket is 50,000 naira. But how many clothes will you wash to get 50,000 naira at just one transaction? But if you sell paint or produce paint, you definitely know if you want to pay, order for paint, you can't just apply for, I mean, order for one or two. I think you go for like 5, 10, and this will boils down to having a huge shop, a huge kind of cash flowing, depending. So these are the things that also affect the type of business we want to choose or want to the kind of value we want to create. Like I'm into agriculture now. I do poultry, I do piggery, fishery to three majors for now. And depending on your capital and your focus, your vision towards that business, this will make you to choose what business to go into. For example, now if you want to be a barber, definitely you know for you to make a million in a month, you have to have series of maybe have like 3, 4 shops or locations somewhere. So if you want to make more money, if you want to make more money with not doing much or not do because definitely if you want to make a million naira in your ability, you will have to grind. You have to grind. But there's some businesses that just one customer transaction is even more than a million naira. So you can't compare barbing to real estate. So that's just different. So now, if you want to choose business, you know the value you want to create and the capital you want to. And I will also advise don't venture into business with too much capital you can lose. As in, what I mean is that if you can afford to lose social amount, Don't just use the money to start business first, because starting a business is a 50-50. You the possibility of you failing the first 5 years. Yes. So if you lose that money, how will you be able to recover back to business? So I wouldn't want this video to be too long. Might drop some other maybe before the week runs out, so that you can, or maybe the next episode. So if you have questions, can you just drop in the comment section? Thank you. This is the first episode, and I believe I know that with the short few minutes we've had together, I believe we'll be able to grab one or two things, ideas, and I think, and I believe as you watch this episode, this podcast, it will change your business mindset. And when God blesses, He blesses the works of our hands. Make sure you have something in your hands for God to bless. Thank you, and have a fruitful week ahead.